This is the new Porsche Cayman. Now I know what you're thinking, who's the idiot that cut the Porsche in half? But there are good reasons for that. That this cutaway gives us a marvellous insight into what makes a Porsche just so special. Now Porsche used to be obsessed with power and performance, but now there's a third P that's entered the equation, and that's the planet. Some of these engines are up to 16% more fuel efficient than the ones they replace. And the great news is that Porsche hasn't had to sacrifice performance to get that result. Some of these models are up to a second quicker in the 0 to 100 km/h sprint. But let's not take Porsche's word for it. Let's get out there and see what this thing can do. And what better place to test the Cayman's supercar credentials than that playground of the rich and famous southern Spain. Now the secret to all this performance is Porsche's PDK double clutch transmission. Now around town it just acts like a normal automatic transmission. You can hardly tell the difference. But when you want to go a little faster, you put it into sports mode, it acts just like a manual. It can actually change gear quicker than you can yourself. And when you're coming up to a corner, you can give the accelerator a stab like that, and it'll change down a gear for you, which means you've got maximum power coming out of the corner. It's really fun. You can also option the Sports Chrono pack on the Cayman, and what that does is it gives you a choice of 3 different modes. You can have it in standard, or you can choose Sport or Sport Plus. And basically what those buttons do is just sharpen the whole car up. Now the Cayman doesn't snap your head back off the line like a V8 would, and it hasn't got the distinctive burble of a V8, but really the enjoyment comes when you get higher in the rev range. You put the foot down and it just keeps on going. It gets stronger as the engine gets closer to the red line. Now the best thing about driving a Porsche is of course its handling, and this thing is just phenomenal. Now it's been raining here for the last half an hour, the roads are all wet, and this thing is gripping the road like it's bone dry. It's out of this world. Now the thing that surprised me with the Cayman is just how well it rides. Yeah, sure the ride's firm, but we've been over some fairly ordinary roads here in Spain, and the Cayman soaked up the bumps and the potholes with relative ease. So, we've put the new Porsche through its paces in the south of Spain, and it's come up trumps. It's as sexy as all hell, and it gives you 8/10 of the performance of a 911 for a fraction of the money. But timing is everything in this world, and I don't know if I was a luxury sports car maker if I'd want to be launching a new model as the financial markets head into global meltdown. Having said that, this could be just the thing to put the smile back on the faces of those poor, penniless stockbrokers.